I've always had an interest in working with women who have been incarcerated because in my work with abused children, I often said, if we don't give these kiddos a chance to heal, it's going to be with them forever. And so my experience told me that oftentimes women end up being incarcerated because of abuse that they've experienced as a child or the kind of traumas that they were exposed to. My original idea was to develop a mentoring program. And so I began to go up to the women's prison up in Gatesville as a volunteer. And it didn't take me long to figure out that these women don't need a mentor, they need a safe place to live. And so I had to kind of readjust my thinking in terms of what my hope was, and begin to look at how could we develop a place where women could live and be safe and be able to do the kind of work they need to do to be able to heal from their past experiences. And the goal was always that this would be a safe place, a place where they could work on their sobriety. I think it's important also to know that many times women are using drugs and alcohol, not because they want to use drugs and alcohol, but they're using that as to kind of numb some of the experiences and some of the history that they have. Our recidivism rate is much recidivism in terms of going back into the system is much lower than most other programs. But I think there was a lot that goes into that. Part of it is that we really try to individualize the program. We really try to look at each woman as an individual. What is it that we can do to assist her, to give her the kinds of tools that she needs to go back into the community? I cannot tell you how many times I've thought to myself, there but for the grace of God, this could be me. So I think that's one of the things we would like people to understand, and also to know that this is something that impacts the whole community.
When people do not have firsthand friends or relatives of people maybe that have had struggles or challenges with substance abuse disorder or even been incarcerated, it seems like a world so very far removed. But it is important to remember that with each woman who has an opportunity to come here, not only do we change the lives of that particular woman, but we change the lives of her children, the rest of her family, and even the community at large, because it's literally each one kind of reach one and then teach one, and that is so important in this type of field that we serve and minister in. It's important to support Angela House because when the ladies come here from incarceration and have an opportunity to have a safe bed, they have an opportunity to be a part of a community that is pouring into them and showing love and compassion and showing them forgiveness and teaching them dignity. We are literally changing the trajectory of so many women, changing their lives. These are opportunities that a lot of women don't have the opportunity to experience. But for those that do, your support, the support of all of our donors, they play a very essential role in us being able to do that.
Angela House is my heart.
Hope. Life-changing.
Awesome. Amazing. God sent.
Compassion.
Resilience. Second chance. Hope.
Security.
Loving.
It works if you're working, if you die, if you don't, so work because you're worth it.